Important information from this was the 20 pieces of fruit that either was an apple or an orange, because that'll help us define our variables later. That she spent $1.25 on each apple, 95 cents on each orange. That she spent a total of $22.60. That would have been a lot. And then we're looking for the number of apples she bought. So that's going to help us define one of our variables. A equals number of apples. And then by default, we need a second variable. I probably wouldn't use O, but anything else, let's say R. Some of you that didn't finish the word problems, this may help you when you go to finish your test. R, yeah. You can use whatever variable you want. I just use R. Probably not. I wouldn't use O because I might confuse it for a zero rate. Right. Then you need two equations. Your two totals, 2260 and 20. Money goes with money. So these two need to go with the 2260. So 125A plus 0.95R equals the 2260. Since 20 is the total number of pieces of fruit, and A and R both represent number of different fruit, we're going to add A and R together. Then whether you solve by substitution, elimination, graphing doesn't matter. Let's say we did elimination for this one. Let me grab my calculator. And we are looking for a number of apples. So if we got rid of the oranges, that would help us. So I'm going to multiply by 0.95. So then, if I multiplied both by 0.95 and I wanted to get rid of my r's, I would subtract. So we would have, what is that, 30 cents? And 3.6. Divide both sides by 0.3. So we get 12. So since we weren't looking for both pieces, just one, we could just eliminate one, solve for the one we need. We don't need to go back and solve for the other. Do we have questions on that one? Second one is going to be set up similarly because we know that they sold 238 tickets for their performance. We know that an adult ticket costs $6.75, student ticket costs $3.50, and we know they collected $1,252.25 in ticket sales. This problem is also just asking for one thing, not two. We need to know how many student tickets were sold. So again, start off by defining your variables. We don't know number of tickets sold, so that's going to help us define our variable. Let's call that A and S. Then, again, money goes with money, so we know that these are our two totals. costs need to go with the total sales. So that would be $675A plus 3.5S equals that 1252.25. 238 is the number of total tickets. A and S represent number of tickets, so we would be adding those together. Because we are only looking for number of student tickets, we can get rid of the adult tickets if they're the same. So we can multiply this by 675. Let me write this here because I don't know. To eliminate these, we would subtract. So we get negative 3.25S. And negative 354.25. Usually in word problems we can't have negatives, but both sides are negative, so it's going to end up as a positive, so it's okay. And then we're going to divide both sides by negative 3.25. So that S equals 109 student tickets. Do we have any questions on that one? All right. So those of you that need to finish your tests, I'm going to pass those out. If you need a moment to review and study, I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes to do that, and then I'm going to give you your tests. And then those of you that completely finished your tests and aren't missing any other tests, if you wanted to retake, I'm going to give those back to you so you can work on that stuff, along with your Unit 2B tests, so you can work on those retake stuff. If you don't have any of that, I'll check and see if you're missing Khan Academy. And then if you're not missing any of that, I have something else for you to do.